Hey guys, Marcus here. Today I'm going to talk about the graphics card of the GTX 960M in the game of Overwatch. I'm going to show you the perfect tune I have set up, and after exploring many hours of different options on the graphics menu here. So yeah, first up I'm going to show you a few comparisons between all the different presets that they have here, which is epic mode, ultra, high, medium, and low. So yeah, I'm gonna share the settings here. So all of the settings are 1080p resolution. It's all on the graphic presets. So Epic will be all the Epic presets, except I changed the render scale, so that way it gives consistency throughout the whole test here.
I'm taking care. I could use some assistance.
Tactical visor.
In the first-person shooter games like that, the minimum FPS is what I find that's the most important in this kind of games, and you don't want very low FPS when some intense graphic scenes is happening here. So I won't show any averages, I only show the minimum for all these settings.
They're all over me. Self-medicate. I'm here. Damage boost engaged.
Party on the objective. Move in. Let's make sure someone. They're taking the point. Time to get some kills. We cannot allow them to take the point. Everyone get on the point! They're taking the objective.
The objective is now active.
I've got you in my sights. I've got you.
Alright, these are the best settings for the GTX 960M graphics card. So get into the menu here and change the graphics quality to a medium preset. Once you do that already, open up the advanced menu and check to make sure your render scale is at 100%. Once that's done, good, continue on to the next line, which is texture quality. Change that to high. So that uses your VRAM memory, and after you apply all the settings I'm going to tell you here, it only uses 1.2 gigabyte of your video memory. So yeah, go ahead and just set it to high for texture quality. The next settings you're going to look into is texture filtering quality. Change that to epic 16 times. That hardly changes frame rates, but it presents more details on your screen for longer distances textures. And next one you're going to do is go into model detail and change that to ultra. That also uses VRAM memory, so just up it up all the way there. And last but not least, on the very bottom there of the advanced menu, turn off ambient occlusion. Ambient occlusion gives you about a close to 10 FPS boost there, and that hardly really changes any visual quality on screen. Again, everyone's gonna be different. I mean, these are the settings that work best for me. Maybe for you, you might like a lot of shadow quality, so find the right balance that work best for you. But try these settings here and go from there. the target FPS I'm going for here is a minimum of 60 frames per second, and these settings do a really good job in achieving that. There's only one instances where it dropped to 59 frames per second, but that's really acceptable. And so I want to stress that minimum FPS is extremely important for this game here. The last thing you want to do is have an intense battle scene and suddenly your graphics card can't keep up, and maybe your graphics card dropped to 50 frames per second or 30 frames per second. And then what's the use of running a high FPS of, let's say, 100 frames per second is the high FPS, and then your low FPS it's shit, right? So yeah, as I say, low FPS is really important. Intense battle scenes, you can track your enemies a little bit easier. The moral of the story, consistency of the graphics.
Such potential.
Well, that just happened.
Well, hopefully this has been really helpful for you guys, and you know, in finding the right compromise between great frame rates plus visual quality. And hopefully this helps you a lot. Leave a thumbs up if this is helpful for you, or leave a comment if you have any further questions. Thanks. Bye.
Resistance neutral.